a lot of men in the West are getting absolutely destroyed in the dating game. Something like 30% of men between the ages of 18 and 30 last year in the States did not have sex involuntarily. And maybe you are a guy that resonates with the fact that dating apps are just pure trash. You probably realize that it's a female domain where you are essentially auditioning for them. And let's be honest, you're fighting for the women that you're not necessarily wouldn't be your ideal pick. And that's the nature of online dating. And to be honest with you, it's kind of makes sense because women, I feel, do not respect the fact that you are on a dating app. It's not a very manly or masculine or attractive thing for you to be doing. What they do respect, however, from personal experience, is by, in a safe environment, politely and respectfully approaching them in the day, striking up a conversation, taking their number, and asking them out. And if you're going to read any book on how to do this, I recommend you check out Attraction Formula by the OG king of day game, cold approach, dating, live dating, Paul Janka. It's none of this red pill manosphere, just toxic, cope, negative, female hating shit. It's none of that. This is purely the pragmatics and practicalities of setting up your environment, getting your value on point, stepping up as a man, taking action, getting out there, cold approaching attractive women, the ones that you want to go for, in the right way, and being able to set everything up in your environment, in your control, in a way that benefits you and gets you the outcome that you want, whether that is a fun bachelor life or ultimately meeting a girl to settle down with. So this guy, Paul Janka, he was very active in the early 2000s and like the 2010s. He approached thousands of girls, mostly in the daytime, hundreds of dates, hooked up with many of them, one of who eventually became his wife and the mother of his kids up until this day. And he compiled into this book many of the lessons and data and his experience. I love it because it's extremely action focused. There's not much theory. It's just very hard cutting, genius practicalities when it comes to the art of cold approach and getting the most out of it as you can. So it covers everything from the approach itself all the way to back at your place, sealing the deal and relationships, etc. In my personal experience, cold approach, day game, whatever you want to call it, live dating, has bar none by a country mile been the most effective way to meet the caliber of woman that I desire in my heart of hearts. Nothing comes close to it. And it's my belief that every man, purely from a growth and self-development standpoint, should at least try it one, several times, 50, ideally over 100 times in their life to not only do it for their growth, but to really show you what's possible out there. Anyway, this might trigger some people. Some people might think it's inappropriate. Some people might think it's harassment. Some people might look down upon it. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I think when done in a socially aware, empathetic, polite, respectful way, it's a very effective way for both the sexes to hit things off, come together and create something, rather than us relying on something that is not only extremely damaging, but just downright cringe, that is online dating and dating apps. It's how most couples are meeting each other these days. Let's get away from that. We're above this nonsense. Let's go outside and actually have the courage to strike up a chat and connect with someone genuinely. Feel out their vibe in person, see if there's a connection, go on a date, take it further if you both feel it. So yeah, guys, if you're struggling with your dating, check this shit out. Check out Paul Janka, check out Attraction Formula, and more importantly, get out of your house and go have a conversation with someone. It might just change your life.